Hi guys! Again, good morning! Welcome to my YouTube channel, Math with Teens. Our topic for today is the continuation of the special right triangles, and that we have trigonometric ratios of special angles. On these trigonometric ratios of special angles, we need to discuss these special right triangles. So the first special right triangle is 45 degrees, 90 degrees right triangle, and the other one is 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees right triangle. So in the first figure, we have right triangle. We have the degree of this acute angle is 45 degrees. The other acute angle is 45 degrees. So the opposite of 45 degrees is the side A. And another opposite of 45 degrees is side A also, because they are congruent. The legs are congruent. So that our symbol here is A and another leg is also A. Then this 90 degrees right angle, the opposite side is the hypotenuse, and that is C. So how do we get the hypotenuse? You need to multiply the leg and the square root of 2. Yes, that becomes C is equal to A square root of 2. And how do we get the leg? So the formula is A is equal to C, or the hypotenuse, square root of 2 over 2. Okay, in this figure, we have the acute angle is 30 degrees. And we have here 60 degrees. So the opposite of 30 degrees is the side A, the shorter leg. And the opposite of 60 degrees is the side B, is the longer leg. And the angle, the 90 degrees, the opposite is the hypotenuse, and that is C. How do we get the shorter leg? So shorter leg is half the hypotenuse. So A is equal to 1/2 of the C, or the hypotenuse. Then hypotenuse is twice the shorter leg. So we have C is equal to 2A. Then the longer leg, how do we get the longer leg? So longer leg is square root of 3 times the shorter leg. Or our formula is B is equal to A square root of 3. So that's already recall for our previous topic, right? The 45, 45, 90 degrees and 30, 60, 90 degrees right triangle. Okay, in this trigonometric ratios of special angles, we need to get the sine, cosine, tangent, cos second, secant, and cotangent. The 6 trigonometric ratios using the 45, 45, 90 degrees right triangle. So in this figure, we have the A. We represent as A. This side is A. This also A. And how do we get the hypotenuse? So then the leg times the square root of 2. So that we have A square root of 2. First, so we have get the sine 45. Sine is opposite. So this is your 45 degrees. Looking for the degree of 45. So 45 degrees. Sine is opposite over the hypotenuse. So that we have A over A square root of 2. Then we need to simplify. We cancel the A. So cancel yung A. So we have 1 over square root of 2. Then after that, we need to rationalize, multiplying by square root of 2, both numerator and the denominator. Then 1 times square root of 2 is square root of 2. Then square root of 2 times square root of 2 is square root of 4. So that is square root of 4. Then what is the square root of 4? And that is 2. So that our sine 45 degrees is equal to square root of 2 over 2. So let us write the value of sine 45. How about cosine 45 degrees? So this is 45 degrees, right? So you can also use this one because they are the same 45 degrees. Cosine 45, so cosine is adjacent. Adjacent over the hypotenuse. So we have A over A square root of 2. So the same as sine 45. Then, cancel a. So, we have 1 over square root of 2. Then, rationalize again. Multiplying by square root of 2, numerator and denominator. And then, 1 times square root of 2 is square root of 2. Then, square root of 2 times square root of 2 is square root of 4. And then, square root of 4 is 2. So, cosine 45 now is square root of 2 over 2. So, sine 45 and cosine 45 are the same. Okay, let us continue. So, we have tangent. So, tangent 45. So, if you recall, tangent is the opposite over the adjacent. So, we have A over A. So, what is A over A? So, A over A is 1. Okay, that is 1. And now, we have cosecant 45 degrees. Cosecant is the reciprocal of the sine. So, if the sine is opposite hypotenuse, now, hypotenuse over the opposite. So, hypotenuse is A over A square root of 2. Then, the opposite is A. So, A square root of 2 over A. Then, cancel ang A. So, cosine 45 degrees is equal to square root of 2. Okay. How about the second 45 degrees? Is equal the same. So, ang second 45 is the hypotenuse over the adjacent. So, A square root of 2 over the A square root of 2 over A. So, cancel ang A. So, we need to cancel the A. So, the answer of second 45 degrees is equal to square root of 2. Okay, they are the same. Cosecant and secant. And the last one is cotangent 45 degrees. Cotangent is the adjacent over the opposite. So, A over A again. So, A over A is equal to 1. So, cotangent 45 degrees is equal to 1. So, these are the 6 trigonometric ratios in isosceles right triangle trigonometric ratios of isosceles right triangles. Or we call it 45, 45, 90 degrees. Okay, the next one, we are going to get the 30 degrees. So, the opposite of 30 degrees. The side opposite is the shorter leg, and that will be the A. Okay, the hypotenuse is 2A, twice the A. Okay. And B is A square root of 3 because the formula is multiplying the shorter leg and the square root of 3. So, that we have A square root of 3. We also need to get the 6 trigonometric ratios of the special angles. So, sine 30. This is your 30. Okay. So, opposite over the hypotenuse. So, we have A over 2A. So, A over 2A. So, we need to cancel the A. So, the answer is 1/2. Sine 30 degrees is 1/2. Okay. Next is cosine 30 degrees. So, this is 30 degrees. Cosine is adjacent. So, adjacent is here. A square root of 3 over the hypotenuse. So, we have A square root of 3 over 2A. Then, we need to cancel the A. So, the remaining is the square root of 3 over 2. So, cosine 30 degrees is equal to square root of 3 over 2. Okay, how about tangent 30 degrees? So, tangent is the opposite over the adjacent. So, the opposite of 30 is A, and the adjacent is A square root of 3. So, cancel A, so it becomes 1 over square root of 3. Then, rationalize, multiplying by square root of 3, numerator and denominator. So, 1 times square root of 3 is square root of 3. Then, square root of 3 times square root of 3 is square root of 9. Then, the square root of 9 is 3. So, that tangent 30 degrees is equal to square root of 3 over 3. Okay, that's the 3 trigonometric ratios. Another 3 is cosecant 30 degrees is equal to. So, cosecant is the reciprocal of the sine. So, we have the hypotenuse over the opposite. So, 2A over A. So, cancel the A. So, cosecant 30 degrees is equal to 2. Okay, 2. Then, the second 30, the reciprocal of cosine 30. So, that is adjacent over hypotenuse. So, it becomes hypotenuse over the adjacent. So, we have 2A over the A square root of 3. Then, cancel the A. Then second 30 degrees is equal to 2 over square root of 3. Rationalize, multiplying by square root of 3. And that will be 2 square root of 3 over 3. That is the second 30 degrees. And the last one is the cotangent 30 degrees. The cotangent is adjacent over the opposite. Adjacent over the opposite. So we have a square root of 3 over a. Then cancel a. And the cotangent 30 is square root of 3. So that's are the 6 trigonometric ratios in 30 degrees. Special angles. Okay, now we're going to get the 6 trigonometric ratios of 60 degrees. So in this triangle, so we have here the 60 degrees. We know that the opposite of the 60 degrees is the longer leg. So our longer leg is a square root of 3. Our shorter leg is a. And our hypotenuse is 2a. That is, we're going to get the 6 trigonometric ratios using that. Okay, so what is sine 60? So we are looking for the 60 degrees. Then sine is the opposite over the hypotenuse. So we have a square root of 3 is the opposite and the hypotenuse is 2a. So a square root of 3 over 2a. Then how can we solve that? So we have to cancel the a. So the remaining is the square root of 3 over 2. So that is the sine 60 degrees. How about cosine 60 degrees? Cosine is adjacent, so a over 2a. So cancel the a. So the answer is cosine 60 degrees is equal to 1/2. And then tangent 60 degrees. So we know that tangent is the opposite over the adjacent. So a square root of 3 over a. Then cancel the a. The remaining answer is the square root of 3. So tangent 60 degrees is equal to square root of 3. Okay, the next 3. So we have the cos second 60 degrees. So cos second is the hypotenuse over the opposite. So 2a over a square root of 3. Then cancel the a. Then the remaining is 2 square root of 3. Rationalize. So we have multiplying by square root of 3. So 2 times square root of 3 is 2 square root of 3. Then over 3. So that is the cos second 60 degrees. 2 square root of 3 over 3. How about the next one? Second 60 degrees. So second is hypotenuse over the adjacent. So we have 2a over a. So 2a over a, cancel the a. So the answer is only 2. Second 60 degrees is equal to 2. How about the cotangent 60 degrees? So cotangent 60 degrees is adjacent over the opposite. So a over a square root of 3. So cancel the a. So it become 1 over square root of 3. Then multiplying by square root of 3, numerator and denominator, and it becomes square root of 3 over 3. So cotangent 60 is equal to square root of 3 over 3. Okay, so we are now to list the trigonometric ratios of the angles. So we have the 6 trigonometric ratios. So we have the sine, theta, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. So we have the degrees. So we have 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and the 60 degrees. So in 30 degrees, the sine 30 is 1/2. Cosine 30, square root of 3 over 2. Tangent 30, square root of 3 over 3. Cosecant 30 is 2. Secant 30 is 2 square root of 3 over 3. And the cotangent is square root of 3. How about in 45 degrees? Square root of 2 over 2, sine 45. Cosine 45 is square root of 2 over 2. Tangent 45 is 1. Cosecant 45 is square root of 2. Secant 45 is also square root of 2. And cotangent 45 is equal to 1. Okay, and the last degrees is 60 degrees. So we have the sine 60 is square root of 3 over 2. Cosine 60 degrees is 1/2. Tangent 60 is square root of 3. Cosecant 60, 2 square root of 3 over 3. secant 60 degrees is 2, and the cotangent 60 is square root of 3 over 3. So guys, we need to remember these 6 trigonometric ratios in 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. So that we call it trigonometric ratios of the angles. Okay, so now, after we're going to discuss the special angles, so we have now to determine the exact value of the following expression using the special angles. Okay, number 1. So, tangent 45 degrees plus cotangent 45 degrees. So, we're going to look for the value of tangent 45 degrees. So, tangent 45 degrees, so tangent 45 is equal to 1. And cotangent 45 is also 1. So, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So, the answer is 2. Then, number 2 is 2 tangent 30 degrees. So, looking for the tangent 30. So, tangent 30 is square root of 3 over 3. Then, multiplying by 2. So, we have 2 square root of 3 over 3. Okay, that is the answer. And number 3, cosine squared 30 degrees plus sine squared 45 degrees. Looking for the cosine 30. So, cosine 30 is square root of 3 over 2. You're going to write squared. So, square root of 3 over 2, quantity squared, plus sine 45 is square root of 2 over 2, quantity squared also. Then, multiplying by itself, so square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. Then, 2 times 2 is 4. Square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. Then, 2 times 2 is 4 also. And then we're going to add 3/4 plus 2/4 is equal to 5 over 4. So that is the answer for number 3. Okay, so let's continue. Determine the exact value of the following expressions. So for number 4 is cos second 30 degrees plus tangent 45 degrees. So looking for the cos second. So this is cos second 30 degrees is 2. So plus tangent 45 is 1. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So the answer is 3. So in number 5, tangent squared 30 degrees. So where is tangent? Tangent 30. So tangent 30 is square root of 3 over 3. So your right, square root of 3 over 3 quantity squared. Plus cosecant 60. Cosecant 60 is 2 square root of 3 over 3 quantity squared also. Then multiplying by itself, square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. Then 3 times 3 is 9. Then 2 times 2 is 4. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. Then 3 times 3 is 9. Then we're going to simplify. So 4 times 3 is 12. We're going to add the same denominator. Denominator is 9. So we have 15 over 9. And we will get the lowest term divided by into 3. So we have 5 over 3. So our answer for number 5 is 5 over 3. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and God bless.